Okay, Assalamu alaikum. We are starting with a few questions, one question on simultaneous equation, and then we'll move on to logs. Okay, this is the linear equation, this is non-linear equation. From the linear equation, we will make one alphabet the subject. Okay, so if I make x the subject, it will be 5x equals to 2 minus 3y. And x is going to be 2 minus 3y upon 5. Okay, I'm going to substitute x in equation number 2. I'm copying the equation. I'm not putting it right away, the value of x into this. Firstly, I'm going to simplify it. So I'll take out the LCM, which is xy. So it will become 2y minus 3 times x equals to 1. I'm going to cross multiply. 2y minus 3x equals to xy. Now I'm going to substitute the value of x into this. So 2y minus 3 times the value of x equals to, just hold on for a while. Okay, the value of x is 2 minus 3y upon 5. 2 minus 3y upon 5 equals to xy. X is 2 minus 3y upon 5 into y. Okay. Now I'm going to write 2y minus, since I cannot simplify this 3 with this 5, if I can simplify, then for instance, if there's a 6 here, then I can simplify 3 with 6. If I can't simplify, then I'll go ahead with multiplying. So minus 3 times 2 is minus 6 plus 9y. Minus 6 plus 9y upon 5 equals to 2y minus, I'm multiplying both the terms here by y. So 2y minus 3y squared upon 5. Okay. Since 5 is not the common denominator, yeah. Otherwise, if it's a common denominator, I could have simplified this 5 with this 5. That means I could have cancelled out this 5 with this 5. But since it's not the common denominator, I'm going to first make it a common denominator by taking out the LCM. So the LCM is 5. This will become 10y minus 5 one time. So minus 6 plus 9y equals to 2y minus 3y square upon 5. Now I can cancel out the 5s. Okay, just wanted to check one thing. Okay, now I'm going to shift all the terms to one side. 3y square plus 10y minus 2y plus 9y minus 6 equals to 0. So this is 3y square plus 10y plus 7y minus 6 equals to 0. 3y square plus 17y minus 6 equals to 0. Is there anything which you don't understand up till here? कोई ऐसी चीज which you don't understand?
No, miss.
Okay. Now I'm going to break the middle term. It will be 3y square plus 18y minus y minus 6 equals to 0. 3y is common, y plus 6 here, minus 1 is common, y plus 6 equals to 0. 3y minus 1 and y plus 6 equals to 0. One answer for y is 1 upon 3 and the other answer for y is minus 6. Okay, I've got the two answers for y and I have to find out the values of x, which are valid for these values of y. So x was 2 minus 3y upon 5. Okay, so I'm going to substitute y as 1 upon 3 first. 2 minus 3 into 1 upon 3 divided by 5. And x equals to 2. The other value of y is negative 6. So 2 minus 3 into negative 6 upon 5. The answer here is 2 minus 1 is 1 upon 5. And here the answer is 2 plus 18 divided by 5, which is 20 upon 5, which is 4. So the two pair of solutions are one with x as 1 upon 5, the value of y was 1 upon 3. And with x is 4, the value of y was negative 6. These are the answers. Is this clear? Kuch puchna hai? Ji, is there anything which you want to ask?
No, miss.
Rohel, are you paying attention better? Mustafa, Adil samajh aa raha hai?
जी मिस समझ आ रहा है.
Okay. Rohel, can you hear me better? Okay, let's start with the next thing. So I just wanted to do one question on simultaneous equation. Now I'm shifting on to the other topic. which is indices. Okay. Okay, let me do remainder factor theorem first, and then I'll move on to indices. Okay, I'm doing question number 13. A function is such that f of x equals to ax cube plus bx square plus 3x plus 4. When f of x is divided by x minus 1, the remainder is 3. Okay, that means when you're going to substitute the value of x as 1, make it equals to 0. When you write x minus 1 equals to 0, the value of x is 1. Substitute x equals to 1, the remainder is going to be 3. Okay, so in this polynomial, in place of x, I'm going to substitute x as 1, and I will make it equals to 3. Okay, so it's going to be a into 1 cube plus b into 1 square plus 3 into 1 plus 4 equals to 3. Simplify this, it will be a plus b plus 3 plus 4 equals to 3. Okay, a plus b plus 7 equals to 3. A plus b equals to minus 4. This is the first equation which we have. Okay, then they are saying when f of x is divided by 2x plus 1, the remainder is 6. Okay. 2x plus 1 equals to 0, so x equals to minus half. Substituting x equals to minus half, remainder equals to 6. Okay. Now, once again, we're going to plug in the value of x into this and make the remainder equals to 6. So let's do that. It'll be a minus half cube plus b minus half square plus 3 into minus half plus 4 equals to 6. Okay, let's simplify this. It'll be a into minus 1 upon 8 plus b into 1 upon 4 minus 3 upon 2 plus 4 equals to 6. This is minus 1 upon 8a plus 1 upon 4b. 4 minus 1.5 is 2.5, which is 5 upon 2 equals to 6. Now what I'm doing it, I know that the LCM of these three is 8. So I'm going to multiply every single fraction and every single term on both the sides by 8 so that I get rid of all the denominators altogether. Up till here, everything is clear?
Yes, miss.
Adil, is there any problem?
मिस वो थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन हो रही थी मिस
हाँ,
थोड़ा ऊपर लीजिएगा
देखो यूं करके बता दो। हाँ, आप बताओ।
अच्छा मिस ये आपने बोला था कि मतलब ये a प्लस बी इक्वल्स टू -4 कैसे आया
मैं बताती हूँ। देखो ये कैसे आया? When f of x is divided by x minus 1, the remainder is 3. That means make this equals to 0, you get x equals to 1. Substitute x equals to 1 into this and make it equals to the remainder, which is 3. इस इक्वेशन को सिंप्लीफाई करके आए।
अच्छा मिस
ठीक है, कोई स्टेप है जो आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है इसमें से? हाँ,
मिस समझ आ गया
ओके, इसी तरह दूसरी वाली इक्वेशन बनाइए। x इक्वल्स टू माइनस हाफ डाल के रिमाइंडर इक्वल्स टू 6 किया, सिंप्लीफाई किया। अभी what I'm trying to do is I know that the LCM of 8, 4 and 2 is 8. So I'm going to multiply all the terms by the LCM. So if I multiply this by 8, I will get minus a only. If I multiply this by 8, 4 and 8 will simplify, I'll be left with 2b. If I multiply this by 8, like if I multiply this by 8, it will be 20 left here. And if I multiply 6 by 8, I'll get 48. सही? क्या तक समझ में आ रहा है?
जी मिस
Okay. Okay, so I've got the equation a minus 2b. I'm shifting both of them to the other side. A plus a minus 2b equals to 20 minus 48, which is 28. Okay. These are the two equations which I have. I have to solve them simultaneously and get the values of a and b. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. Okay. So the first equation is a plus b equals to minus 4. And the second equation is a minus 2b equals to minus 28. I will use elimination method and I will change the signs and then solve it. This will become 2b plus b is 3b equals to 28 minus 4 is 24. So b equals to 8. Okay, once I get b equals to 8, I can plug it into any one equation like this one. B is 8 equals to minus 4. So a is going to be minus 4 minus 8, which is a minus 12. That means the value of a is a negative 12 and the value of b is 8. This is the final answer. कोई चीज़ है जो पूछनी है मुस्तफा और बाकी लोग? रयान मोहसिन, आपका जो माइक है ना वो ऑन हुआ, बस माइक को ऑन कर दे बेटा, ऑफ करें थोड़ी देर के लिए, ठीक है? जब मैं कुछ पूछूं तो बताइएगा. ओके, ये क्वेश्चन हमारा हो गया. ओके, बिल्कुल इसी तरह क्वेश्चन नंबर 19 है. The expression this has a factor of x minus 2. Factor of x minus 2, that means when you're going to plug in x equals to 2, the remainder is going to be 0. So substituting x equals to 2, remainder equals to 0. Okay, so you just have to plug in 2 into this. 2 cube plus a2 square minus 15 into 2 plus b equals to 0. Solve this, you will get one equation and leave the remainder of 75 and divide by x minus x plus 3. Substituting x equals to minus 3, because when you make this equals to 0, you will get x equals to minus 3. The remainder in this case is 75. Okay, so now you plug in minus 3 in place of x. Simplify, you will get another equation in terms of a and b. Solve it simultaneously, the two equations, and you will get the values of a. Okay? I'm doing another question here. Question number 11 है. The remainder, this is the last question on remainder factor theorem, and then I'll do one question on cubic equations. And then we'll go on to logs. Okay? Sorry, indices and surds. The remainder when the expression this is divided by x minus 1 is 4 times the remainder when this expression is divided by x minus 2. Find the value of the constant k. That means they're saying the remainder when you divide it by x minus 1. Okay, so if I just get the remainder very quickly, finding remainder when divided by x minus 1. So you have to make x minus 1 equals to 0, you get x equals to 1. Substitute 1 into this and you will get the remainder. So remainder equals to 1 cube minus 11 into 1 square plus k into 1 minus 30. So this is 1 minus 11 plus k minus 30. In short, if you simplify it, minus 10 minus 30 is minus 40. So k minus 40 is the remainder. Okay. This remainder is 4 times the remainder when the expression is divided by x minus 2. Okay, I'm finding out the remainder. When divided by x minus 2. Okay, we will substitute x equals to 2 into the same polynomial. So 2 cube minus 11, 2 square plus k times 2 minus 30. Simplified, it will become 8 minus 11 into 2 square. So 11 into 4 is 44. Plus 2k minus 30. Simplified as much as you can. So 2k and 8 minus 44 minus 30. So 8 minus 74. Which is a minus 66. This is it. Now let's make the equation saying this remainder is 4 times the remainder when it is divided by this. That means this remainder equals to 4 times this remainder. This remainder equals to 4 times the remainder when it is divided by x minus 2. So 2k minus 66. Simplified and you'll get the value of k. K minus 40 equals to 4 into 2 is 8k minus 66 times 4 हो गया 264. 7k equals to 264 minus 40, which is a 224. 7k equals to 224. 224 divided by 7 is 32. So the value of k is 32. This is what we had to find out. Is this clear? You have two typical type of questions on remainder and factor, which I have done already. Now I want to do one question on cubic equation. Generally, you all know how to solve the cubic equation, but I want to do a different type of question where you have to solve it and you have to give an answer in this form. जी बताओ.
में जो k की वैल्यू आई है मैं उसमें प्लग इन नहीं करेंगे वो ऊपर जो दोनों इक्वेशन की
नहीं क्या बोला फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ द कांस्टेंट के इसके बाद उन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं करना है. सो यू जस्ट हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू. ठीक है
तो मैं सिर्फ वैल्यू ढूंढनी थी
बस. हाँ
सही.
देखो ये जो क्वेश्चन हम कर रहे हैं ना क्यूबिक इक्वेशन का और ये जनरली होता है 7 मार्क्स. क्यूबिक इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने का क्वेश्चन आइदर 6 मार्क्स का आता है या 7 मार्क्स का आता है. ये वाला 7 मार्क्स का क्यों होगा? द रीजन बीइंग आपको सॉल्यूशन तो निकालना है बट यू हैव टू गिव द आंसर इन दिस फॉर्म. दैट मींस आपको कैलकुलेटर से या क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला से वैसे नहीं करना है, आपको आंसर इस फॉर्म में देना है. ठीक है ना? जो दो नॉन रियल रूट्स होंगे उसका आंसर. लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट स्टेप व्हिच इज ट्रायल एंड एरर. ओके, यूजिंग ट्रायल एंड एरर we'll find out the first factor. You all know how to start with trial and error. You plug in different values for in place of x and see, keep on doing that until you get the whole expression equals to 0. Okay, if I plug in 0 into this, I'll get an 8 obviously. Okay, 0 minus 0 minus 0 plus 8. So I'll get 8. Okay, I'll keep on trying different numbers. If you want, you can even use your calculator to solve the cubic equation and get the value of x directly from the calculator, but you have to show the step here. So if I plug in x as 1, I will get 1 minus 4 minus 8 plus 8. This is also not giving me a 0. If I plug in x, I'm writing let x equals to 1, let x equals to minus 1. If I plug in x as minus 1, I'm getting minus 1 into plus 4 plus 8 plus 8. This is also not giving me a 0. Let me plug in x equals to negative 2. It will be negative 2 cube minus 4 into negative 2 square minus 8 into negative 2 plus 8. Let's see. Minus 8 minus 4 into 4 plus 16 plus 8. So I'm getting minus 8 minus 16 plus 16 plus 8. So I'm getting a 0. That means one solution is x equals to negative 2. Okay, na? Since we already have one solution with us, if we shift this to this side, you will get the bracket x plus 2. This is the first bracket. Now the second bracket you don't know. And you know the cubic polynomial is x cube minus 4x square minus 8x plus 8. Now, how do you get this with either with long division, with comparison, or with synthetic division? What do you want to use generally? What do you prefer to use? G.
long division.
Long division.
Dividend.
सब long division ही use करते हैं या कोई आप में से है जो कोई और method use करता है?
मिस मैं वो यूज करता हूँ मल्टीप्लाई करके. जी मिस
Comparison.
कंपैरिजन.
ठीक है, मैं दोनों method
मिस कंप्लीटिंग द स्क्वायर वाला भी यूज करते हैं ना इसमें.
इसमें नहीं करते, इसमें नहीं करते हैं. हाँ वो ax square plus bx plus c वाला यूज करते हैं. चलो लेट्स सी, वो मैं कंप्लीटिंग द स्क्वायर वाला जो है ना टॉपिक इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट क्लास में करवाऊंगी. अच्छा अभी यहाँ में क्या करते हैं, एक मेथड होता है कंपैरिजन. मैं अभी कंपैरिजन यूज करूँ, उसके बाद लॉन्ग डिवीजन भी करूंगी. कंपैरिजन यूज करने के लिए यू राइट डाउन द क्वाड्रेटिक general form of the quadratic equation here and then multiply these two and compare it with this to get the value of a, b and c. Okay, let's do that. Okay, comparing x cube ax cube equals to x cube, so a equals to 1 आ गया. Comparing the constant, हमेशा आप पहले x cube को compare करो फिर constant को compare कर लो, तो आपके पास दो unknowns तो ऐसे ही आ जाएंगे. Comparing constants, आपको पास constant कैसे आएगा? when you multiply 2 by c on this side and the constant here is 8, so you will write 2c equals to 8, c equals to 4. Now you compare either x or x square, and you will generally get two terms with x and two terms with x square. So choose any one of the two. या तो x को compare कर लो या x square को. अगर आप x को compare करोगे ना, तो आपके पास, अगर मैं बताऊं, x को आपको फिर c से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, cx आ जाएगा आपके पास, या आपको 2 को bx से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, तब भी x आ जाएगा. ठीक है ना? तो cx plus 2bx, यहाँ से आपके पास दो टर्म्स आएंगे हमेशा, और यहाँ से जो है आपके पास x वाला कौन सा टर्म है? -8x. तो राइट -8x on this side. Get rid of x's from both the sides. C plus 2b equals to -8. C is 4. 4 plus 2b equals to -8. 2b equals to -8 minus 4. 2b equals to -12. b equals to -6. अब आपके पास a, b और c तीनों आ गए. Plug it into this equation, into the quadratic formula. ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, a is 1x square minus 6x, and the value of c is 4. Okay, and the first factor, the linear factor, was x plus 2 already. Now after this you have to solve it further, but I want to use long division right now to show that I'm getting the same quadratic. How do you do long division? You will write x plus 2 here. You will write this whole polynomial here, x cube minus 4x square minus 8x plus 8. Now start with the long division method. X goes how many times into x cube? X square times. So I'm going to write x square here. I'll get x cube. Okay. Change the sign before you start adding them. So this will cancel out. Now you have to multiply 2 by x square and write it here. 2 by x square is going to be 2x square. Change the sign. Now when you subtract, add the 2, you get -6x square. Now you have to see x goes how many times into -6x square. So x goes -6x times into -6x square. Change the sign and cancel it. Now you multiply 2 by 6 minus 6x. I'm going to copy this -8x here firstly. Well, I'm copying it here. Now 2 by -6x is -12x. Change the sign and it will become 12 minus 8 is 4x. Okay. Now we know x multiplied by what is 4x? So x multiplied by 4. So I'll get 4x. Change the sign, cancel it out. 2 into 4 is 8. So I'm going to copy this 8 here first. 2 into 4 is 8. Change the sign and now no remainder. So you've got the same quadratic factor which you got with breaking the middle term. Okay, so I'm doing it further than this now. How do I go about breaking? Either you break the middle term, but in this question it is not possible to break the middle term, because break the middle term अगर आप करते हैं तो 4 के factors में 2 और 2 आता है, इससे आपके पास 6 नहीं आ रहा, तो आप quadratic formula लगाएंगे यहाँ पर. ठीक है ना? So ये वाला factor तो as it is है, इसमें a की value 1 है, b की value is -6 and c की value is 4. X equals to -b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2. Okay, let's apply the formula. Minus b, and minus into -6 plus minus b square is -6 the whole square minus 4 into a into c upon 2. I'm getting 6 plus minus 36 minus 16 upon 2. 6 plus minus 36 minus 16 is 20 upon 2. Now you have to divide both of these by 2. Achha, firstly I'll do prime factorization of 20. 20, the prime factorization is, the prime factorization of 20 is 2 into 2 into 5. So 2 will come out and 5 will stay inside. Is there any problem so far?
No, miss.
Okay, in place of 20, can I write 2 root 5? I can easily write because I've done the prime factorization. So I can write 6 plus minus 2 root 5 upon 2. I'm going to divide both of them by 2 now separately, and I will get 3 plus minus root 5. This is the answer. These are the rest of the two answers. Now, how many answers do we have? The first bracket was x plus 2. If you make it equals to 0, one answer was x equals to minus 2. The other answer is x equals to 3 plus root 5. And the third answer is x equals to 3 minus root 5. You can write this as well. X equals to 3 plus minus root 5. So these are the two answers which you have. Okay. So this is how we solve cubic. Yeah. Now I want to do third and indices as well. Okay. Okay, let me do this question. Okay, if you look at this, you know you can bring all of it to a base of 4 very easily. Because see, 4 to the power 1 is 4, 4 to the power 2 is 16, 4 to the power 3 is 64, 4 to the power 4 is 256, and 4 to the power 5 is 1024. Okay, so here, now what I'm going to do is I'll write 4 to the power x divided by, in place of 256, I can write 4 to the power 3. And there's a y here. So 256 to the power y can be written as, in place of 256, I can write 4 to the power 3, and there's a y here. So 4 to the power 3y. Is this clear? Equals to 4 to the power 5. Can you hear me, all of you? Is there anyone who can't understand?
No, miss.
Okay. This 3y will go up. देखो कुछ बच्चे क्या करते हैं? What do they do is, after this they make a major mistake. After doing this step, what do they do is they get rid of all 4s and they write like this. This is a major mistake which will make you go in the wrong direction. Your answer will be incorrect. Don't ever do this. What you do is you collect the powers of 4 in the numerator. So x minus 3y, because 3y is the power here in the denominator. When it goes up, it will become minus 3y, equals to 4 to the power 5. Now you may, because the bases are the same, you can equate the powers. So this is the first equation. So x equals to 5 plus 3y. This is the first equation. I have made x the subject here because I can use it for the next equation. Okay, the second equation which we have here is this one. So 3 to the power 2x multiplied by 9 to the power y equals to 243. We can see them and observe them that all of them can be brought to the base of 3, because 9 is 3 to the power 2 and 3 to the power 5 is 243. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 3 to the power 2x multiplied by, in place of 9, I'm writing 3 to the power 2 and a y outside. And 243 we know is 3 to the power 5. Okay, 3 to the power 2x plus 2y, because see, they are being multiplied, so the powers will be added. 2x plus 2y equals to 3 to the power 5. So 2x plus 2y equals to 5. This is the second equation. And now, since I already have this equation and this equation with me, I can solve them simultaneously. How will I solve it simultaneously? I have already made x the subject. I can put it into this. So substituting x in, I'm calling this as equation number 1. I'm calling this as equation number 2. In equation number 2. 2 times 5 plus 3y plus 2y equals to 5. So this becomes 10 plus 6y plus 2y equals to 5. 8y plus 10 equals to 5. 8y equals to minus 5. Y equals to minus 5 upon 8. Okay. Is there any problem? Now, once you get the value of y, you can easily substitute it in any one of the two equations to get the value of x. So I'm writing x equals to 5 plus 3y. X equals to 5 plus 3y. So x equals to 5 plus 3 times y. I'm getting 5 minus 15 upon 8 as x. X equals to, take out the LCM, 40 minus 15, which is 25 upon 8. Okay, so the answer for x comma y is 25 upon 8 comma minus 5 upon 8. सही है बेटा, कुछ पूछना है? I have done one question on indices. I'm doing one question on surds now. I'm doing this one. Without using a calculator, express this in the form this. Okay, first of all, you've got a square over this. So I can apply the formula a plus b the whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so a square plus 2 into a into b plus b the whole square upon root 5 minus 1. Okay, let's simplify the numerator first. It'll be 4 plus 4 root 5 plus 5 upon root 5 minus 1. 9 plus 4 root 5 upon root 5 minus 1. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both the numerator as well as the denominator by the conjugate of this. Okay, what is the conjugate of this? Root 5 minus 1 here, so root 5 plus 1 you have to multiply. Root 5 plus 1 upon root 5 plus 1. Okay, 9 will be multiplied by root 5 plus 1 plus 4 root 5 will also be multiplied by root 5 plus 1. In the denominator, I'm going to apply the formula a minus b into a plus b. So a square minus b square. Okay. So now when you multiply 9 by this whole bracket, you will get 9 root 5 plus 9. And when you multiply 4 root 5 by this whole bracket, you will get 4 into root 5 will become 5. So 4 into 5 is 20 plus 4 root 5 upon root 5 square is going to be 5 only, 5 minus 1. Okay, let's simplify. I'm going to add them up together. So 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 root 5 plus 29 upon 4. This is the final answer. You can even write it separately like this. Okay, so both are accepted. Either you write it like this or you just leave it like this. ठीक है बेटा, कुछ पूछना है? If you compare, they've asked you to solve, write the answer in this form. If you compare it with this, in this case, the constant is a. The constant is a. Here, the constant is 29 upon 4. So you can write a equals to 29 upon 4 if they ask you for the values. Otherwise, you can just leave it like that. And the b root 5. So root 5 is here. So the value of b is 13 upon 4. These are the two things. Okay, let's do 2 questions on logs first. I would do this one first. Okay. Given that log px equals to 5 and log py equals to 2. Okay, who's going to tell me how to go about doing the first part? Ji, Mustafa Rehan, can you tell me how to do it? Mustafa Rehan,
Yes.
how do you do this? The first part. Ji, anyone else who would like to tell me how to do the first part?
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, there is an x square, so you will take the 2 before the log p.
Very good. You can apply the power law and this 2 can become the, right now it's the power, you can make it the coefficient. So it will become 2 log px. Mustafa, do you know how to do it further? अब क्या करूं?
log px में 5 plug in कर देंगे और आंसर 10 होगा.
Very good. 2 into 5, answer is 10. Very good. Okay, Mustafa, the other one, sorry, Rayan. Rayan, can you tell me how to do the second part? कैसे करूं रयान? इसको मैं, हाँ, इसको मैं आपको सिर्फ हिंट दे रही हूँ, quotient law लगाओ इसमें. Apply quotient law.
मैं x की पावर इनवर्स नहीं हो जाएगी?
हाँ, ये वाला मेथड भी ठीक है, ये भी कर सकते हो और क्वेश्चन लॉ भी लगा सकते हो। तुम कह रहे हो ना, तुम मेरे ख्याल में ये कह रहे हो कि log p x to the power -1 कर दोगे शुरू,
जी मिस।
x to the power -1 का। वेरी गुड, ये बहुत अच्छा आइडिया। पावर जो है वो कोफिशिएंट बन जाएगा, -1 log p x हो जाएगा। log p x की वैल्यू हमें 5 पता है, तो आंसर -5 आ जाएगा। एक ये तरीका है, और दूसरा तरीका क्या है, क्वोशंट लॉ लगाना है। कौन बताएगा क्वोशंट लॉ कैसे लगाएंगे? रोहिल, डू यू नो हाउ टू अप्लाई क्वोशंट लॉ? या
अजमीर को बोले।
अजमीर को पता है, रोहिल को भी पता होगा, आई एम श्योर। बट आई थिंक रोहिल, रोहिल, आर यू देयर? कैन यू हियर अस?
Yes, miss.
Okay, great. Good to hear from you, beta. Can you tell me how to do this, applying the quotient law? What is the quotient law? I'm just repeating the quotient law here. The quotient law says that if you have a particular base and you have a fraction, you can separate it like this. Yes, can you separate this with the quotient law? This one is going to become the first number, log p1 minus log px. Is this clear? Can I write it like this? Log p1 minus log px. Now, what should be my next step after this? What is log p1? Whenever you have a 1 here, that means the whole value will become a 0. Okay? So this is equals to 0. Minus log px is 5. So the answer will be -5. Okay? Remember one thing, whenever you have a 1 here, like for instance, LG1 or LN1 or any base with a 1 here, the value is always going to be a 0. Okay? We know this. Okay, the next part. Log x p to the base of xy, the third part. No, it was not like this. Hold on. xy here and here. कैसे करें इसको? Can we apply change of base law here? What does change of base law tell us? I am revising the change of base law. Change of base law. It says you have a number here and you have a number here. For instance, you want a particular base, like I want the base of 2. In that case, this number will become the numerator and this will become the denominator, and you put the base of your own choice, like if I want 2. If I, instead of 2, if I want the base of 10, and log to the base 10 is actually LG, so LG 10 upon LG 3. Or if I want the base of E, log to the base E is ln, so I can write ln 8 upon ln 3. That means change of base law says that you can always change the base, but this number will become the numerator and this will become the denominator, and the base will remain the same in both the numerator and the denominator. Now, what in this question we want the base of P. Okay. So I can write, change the base as per my own choice. I can write P in the numerator. This will become the numerator. This will become the denominator. Okay. I know that if these two numbers are the same, the value will become what? 1. So 1 upon, and can I separate them with the product law? What does product law says? The product law says that log 2xy can be written as log 2x plus log 2y. Okay, so I can write this one as log px plus log py. Log px is 5 and log py is 2. So I can just plug in the value 1 upon 5 plus 2, which is a 1 upon 7. This is the answer. Okay, beta? This is one typical type of question which may come, and one can be any equation. So I'm picking up a question and equation.
तो third part वापस से explain कर सकती हैं?
हाँ, so अभी समझाती हूँ. Wait. Okay, क्या समझाऊं बेटा? Third part. देखो, what I'm doing is I'm changing the base. I want the base of p. So this will become the numerator and this will become the denominator. Log p will come in the numerator and log xy will come in the denominator. I want the base of py because in the question I've noticed that they've given us two answers and both of them were having a base of p. That's why. Clear? Now we know log pp is going to become a 1. This will become a 1. And this can be separated by the product law like log px plus log py. Log px, the value of log px is given to us as 5 and log py, the value is given to us as 2. When we simplify, we get 1/7 as the final answer. ठीक है, मुस्तफा समझ आया?
सही है.
Okay, I'm using this question. I'm doing this question first. Use the substitution to solve this question. ठीक है? Okay. 2 to the power 2x equals to 2 to the power x plus 2 plus 5. Let u equals to 2 to the power x. This will become 2 to the power x into 2 to the power x equals to 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 2 plus 5. Okay, 2 to the power x is u, so it becomes u square equals to 4u plus 5. Everything on one side, u square minus 4u minus 5 equals to 0. Break the middle term now. Is there any step which is not clear? Let me know. I've got two answers. I've got two brackets here. I will make each bracket equals to 0 and I'll get the two values of u. One answer for u is -5 and the other answer for u is 5. Up till here, is everything clear? So then shall I proceed after this or no? समझ में आ रहा है किस तरह से किया? 2 to the power 2x has put 2 to the power x into 2 to the power x because when you add them up, you get 2x. Now this is u, so u into u is u square. I've separated them 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 2. This is 4 and this is u, so 4u plus 5. Everything on one side, break the middle term, get the two answers for u. Now what was u actually? It was 2 to the power x. So you can write 2 to the power x equals to -1 and 2 to the power x equals to 5. Now, since you have a negative one here, you will not be able to solve it. Okay? The reason is if you apply, if it's just 2 to the power x equals to 32, you can simply use indices like 2 to the power x equals to 2 to the power 5 and x equals to 5. But if it's a number like 5, which is not a power of 2, in that case, you just have to apply logs. So you apply log on both sides, log 2 to the power x equals to LG5. Okay, this will become x LG2 equals to LG5. X equals to LG5 upon LG2. This is the answer. When you use the calculator, get the two answers for get the answer for x, which is LG5 upon LG2. LG5 upon LG2. The answer is 2.32. Achha, if you notice, if you apply LG on both the sides in this part, LG of a negative number is always a undefined, it's error, math error, it's undefined. So this part you can't solve, so you can write no solution for this one. Okay, this is your answer, final answer 2.32. Is this clear? Anything where you want me to help you out now? The last question of logs. This is the last question which I'm doing. I'm just winding up the class in 5 minutes. Even lesser than 5 minutes. Okay. Let's solve this. I can put this 2 over this. It will become 2 log 9. This 2 will become the power. So it will become log 9 3 square plus log 5 7y minus 3. You can't do anything here right now. Here you can write this as log 2 cube because 2 cube is 8. Okay, this will become log 9 plus log 5 7y minus 3. It will become 3 log 2 2. Okay, this is 1. Why is this 1? Because if these two are the same, the answer becomes 1. This will become log 2 2 to the power 3, which is 8. Okay, what I can actually do here is I can write it as 3. The reason being, because this is equals to 1, so it's 3. So now I can shift this 1 onto that side and I will get like log 5 7y minus 3 equals to 3 minus 1. This one has also gone to that side. Log 5 7y minus 3 equals to 2. Now I can apply change from logarithmic form to the index form. 5 to the power 2 equals to 7y minus 3. 5 to the power 2 is 25 equals to 7y minus 3. 7y equals to 28, y equals to 4. Once I get the value of y, okay, this is what you had to find out. Y equals to 4. कुछ पूछना है किसी को? Is there anything which you don't understand?
This 5 square कहाँ से आया?
बेटा आप इंडेक्स फॉर्म में चेंज करो इसको. ये बेस नंबर है, ये पावर है. 5 to the power 2 equals to 7. आपको याद है इंडेक्स फॉर्म में कैसे? जैसे अगर मैं कहूँ log 2 8 equals to 3, कैसे चेंज करते? ये बेस बन जाता था. This is the power. 2 to the power 3 equals to 8. बिल्कुल वही मैंने किया है. ये 5 है, ये इसका पावर बन गया. 5 to the power 2 equals to 7y minus 2. 5 to the power 2 25 हो गया आंसर. आई समझ?
जी मिस.
ठीक है बेटा. चलो अच्छा, शाम की क्लास अपनी जगह पे है. जो शाम में आता है वो आएगा. ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच. अल्लाह हाफिज.